Soft sand, thick mud, and excruciating heat.
That sand is hot! It's bloody hot.
2 days into a 3-day fishing and camping mission in the Aussie outback. We're up in the Kimberley, trying our luck catching mud crabs. There are crocs up here. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Chasing the elusive Barra and exploring this amazing country in my 4-wheel drive. Today's going to be an epic day, guys.
Come on, I've got every faith in you now.
Let's go.
How cool is that?
Oh, go now.
Righto, leaving Tinmurra now, heading to the Cape. Paul wants to see how close he can get to the cattle. I'm just here as protection in case one chases him, he can run back to the car. Look at the mob of cattle here, there's probably 200 head.
That's what I reckon too. Yeah, look at this big fella, big daddy bull.
Let's go have a wash my clothes. That's my bathtub right there. Getting in that. Oh, my washing. The bees are not too happy about us stirring up their water.
I'll be coming in with you.
And all too soon, it was time to hit the road. Those guys didn't make it. Hopefully we make it. I just wanted to get out the car and show you this because it's a survival technique we use, and we teach it in the army as well, is to use the cattle pads to find water. Now these things here, these tracks, they're cattle pads. And what happens is the cattle use those to go to and from water. When they're not using the cattle pads, they're generally grazing, so that they only use these to walk on, and it's generally the straightest line or the most comfortable around obstacles, and they just line up in one big long line and they all follow these cattle pads. Now how you find water is you follow these cattle pads, and see how 2 cattle pads meet just here? When they're heading towards water, they converge. As they get closer towards the water, they all start to meet up into one cattle pad that's right towards the water. So the way that it's pointing is the direction of the water. As they come away from the water, they start to then span out into their own little territories or their own little grazing areas. As you can see, it goes this way, joins there, and there's actually a water tank over there in the distance. So that's where they'll all be heading towards. Just next time you travel on big cattle stations, you'll be able to find which directions the waters are going. If you see there's another V, keep going a bit further, you'll start to see more of them join up, and that's the direction of water. So there's a little trick you can use if you're out and stuck in a bad situation. Give it a whirl, and you'll know if you're getting closer to water because the cattle pad will get thicker and thicker and deeper because there's more and more cattle using that one pad. So yeah, keep an eye out for that next time you're out bush. Yeah, well, we launched the tinny, we're going for a fang up the river when we beached it. So we're just going to have to wait for the tide to come in. Alright. I reckon they got a little hole in it, maybe. Ripped up real good. What if we tie that rope off to the back of the car, you stay in here and I'll go for a spin?
When's the best time to be up here?
The best time would probably be May, June, or April, May, June. If you want to do fishing, it's just starting to cool down, so it's not too hot during the day, and all the waterfalls and waterholes are still flowing. It's not too uncomfortable, where now it's bloody hot. Most people leave Kununurra for the build up. It's just too hot. You're in the mid 40s, sometimes high 40s. The humidity can get right up to 100% sometimes, especially at night time, 100%. And there's no rain, it doesn't cool down, there's no reprieve from the heat until the end of November, December.
Humidity
that kills you. You just can't breathe, there's no like cool fresh air, it's just hot, nighttime, daytime, in the shade.
Anyone out there that knows about it, it's that wet bulb, dry bulb, and the more humid it is, the shorter your working times, and
shorter working times?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Wish I had that. welcome to Cape Domet, ladies and gentlemen. We might have a look under these rocks for some mud crabs. We might actually fish off here when the tide comes back in. See if we can get some finger mark, and then we might have a look that way towards some mangroves. See if we can pull some mud crabs out in the low tide.
A GoPro won't do it any justice. I'm sure there's going to be a great contrast between high and low tide as well, so looking forward to that. See if we can get a few muddies. I'm feeling at one with Nav now. He's got his Crocs on and I got my thongs. This sand would just melt the soles off your feet. It's bloody hot.
Tires are spinning, there's no grip.
I've got every faith in you now. Got to go and beat the tide.
Yeah, and the Crocs. A lot of Crocs here. Ready for this? Got an idea. There's an old crab pot down here. I might cut some of the metal off and use that as a hook. Let's go! Got
a little bit of croc anxiety going on here at the moment. I'm gonna make sure that I keep in tune with that. Any word that anyone tells you about them up here is worth nothing. It can change from day to day. They flow with the tide. And we're going into mangroves, so key thing for us, it's slow now. We've got to get back before that tide starts rising across this body of water here. Plan is to walk those shallows in and to be walking those shallows back, because the crocs swim the channel when the tides start flowing.
Righto, we are set to go. Backpack with water, e-herb, just in case anything happens. Ah, that sand is hot! And we're gonna head across that. There are crocs up here. We're going to cross at the most shallowest point and then get back across before the tide comes in, otherwise we'll be stuck on that side until tonight. So got 4 litres of water, should be enough for an hour, so we'll only try and spend an hour now. It's now hottest part of the day. Yep, 12:10. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's too deep here. There'll be crocs sitting in there. Ready, Paul? Yep. Not too deep. You see the bottom. Oh, some soft sand there. Alright.
I think they go fast on land.
Yeah, they'll fly through there.
Fly through this.
The eyes open. This is my wacky stick.
There's a little crab hole up here too, interestingly enough. But that's only a little one. Reckon there's one in there?
I think so. Oh, yep. Yeah, I just felt a tap.
You think you're at the back of the hole?
Yeah, it's the back of the hole. I think it might be on, ladies and gentlemen. Is that noise? That's him. That's Mudcrab. No. Oh, must have got his claw. Holy balooly. Look at the size of that thing. That is a monster. Bloody hell.
Not a place where you want your fingers to be.
Can you get that?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll just watch that one.
Claw?
Claw? Yeah, you fucking.
Yes! Woo! Got him! That's a big boy.
It's a big boy too, see? It's a boy. That's good.
Look at the size of that thing.
No, this is not a big crab. This is just a run-of-the-mill market crab, this guy.
What?
He's the guy you get at a Chinese restaurant.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. He'll be in our Chinese restaurant tonight. And we've got about 15 minutes before that tide turns. We're not taking the croc gambles.
We've got to get it back across that stream, otherwise we're stuck. The reason why there's crabs is because no one's willing enough to cross that damn stream. No one's stupid enough, I should say. I love mud crab. This is so cool. Oh, I love this shit. This is what living is all about. That water has turned. We're going to be stuck. Paul's just gone back to get his shirt. The breeze has just changed direction, which means that the water's now coming in his feet. Muddied up. We're going to move so we don't get stuck in this side of the island, otherwise we'll be camping up in those mangroves. Hell of a story though. It'll give someone a fright. And you got more than him to worry about if they start poaching my bloody car.
Yeah.
I have a particular set of skills. I will find you. Back through the sand. I'm going to start off in second. We're going to go on a bit of a lean, so hold on. Come on, Betsy! How's the river? Hold on, bully. I don't even know what you're worried about. I think Matty got honked here when he came here last. I'll pull up in the shade. Made it! It's stuck. Cool off, drink for a second. Doesn't matter how hydrated you are, you're still going to overheat.
Yeah, it's hard work.
It's exhausting as well. Zaps energy out. The sun just zaps energy out of you.
And by the way, we're not drinking straight coconut water, and we're not drinking straight water. So
it's a mixture.
What you're seeing us drink here is just stained water and plenty of it. And that's the secret, you know. Ironically, you can actually give yourself too much water in these parts and wash out all the goodness, and then you can go the other way, and you can you don't have enough.
Plenty of salts. Homemade beef jerky, Maddie's favourite. We might go for a little wander down to the rocks there. Tides, looks like it's definitely turned, but it'll be a while before it reaches these rocks, and we can always follow it up.
Those bindies back up, those little spiny porcupines up there.
Yeah, those things, those three-cornered jacks, or cat's eyes, or whatever you call them, they do get me. They slow me up real quick. On long weekends, I'm sure everyone comes down and has a look for mud crabs, but we'll also check these water holes, see if we can catch some bait for when the tide comes in, and then we'll try our luck with a bit of fish.
There's a bit of a water hole on the back of these mangroves.
Oh yeah?
Could be a little bit more promising, and
might be some fish in there. Oh, nice. Oh, not much of a knife. If you're stuck out here and surviving, that would be
surviving. We found a crab pot and a knife.
Any mud crabs in there? Mud crab! No mud crab.
You do at times find mud crabs outside their, you know, their typical habitat, but I'll just give you a little clue why we may not find any here. Is because they're called mud crabs. They're not called rock crabs.
Rock crab.
If you found them in the rocks, they'd be called a rock crab. Oh, go Nav!
Oi, oi!
Hey, hey, hey! I'll give you the drum. It's a hell of a lot easier than it was catching them last night.
Oh, bloody hell. We worked hard last night.
The tide's turning right now as we speak. And I think the peak while we've been out here on one of the tides was a 9 metre, which is pretty high for up this way. Yeah, it's all out at the moment. When she turns quick. Back home, I do this with a bit of bread and seagulls. Look at that. Righto, fella. How game are you? There you go, buddy. That's the way. How good's that, eh? Hey, mate. Know any good fishing spots?
Yeah, you can get some small fish right there.
I want big ones.
Big ones? Well, wait there for about 2 hours, the water will come to your feet.
Mother Nature's gallery at its finest. The contrasts in the colours, just from one stone to the next. This water is like, it's hotter than a bath, it's hotter than our spa. Crazy.
I reckon what we'll do is we'll just go back, set up camp, and then come back on sunset and do some fishing off these rocks into the dark. What do you reckon for high tide?
Yeah, get it cracked.
These fish will be dead, but we'll just use dead bait. See if we can catch some salmon or finger mark would be nice. I don't know, I haven't done a night fish here before, so this will be new for me too.
You never be too cautious on your guard up this place. Sandflies here are a bit of a punish. Other than that, I haven't had any interactions with any venomous snakes. No other snakes for that matter either at this point in time.
Just come back off the headland there. There's a bit of firewood here, and it's a bit shadier here, so we might pull up camp here for tonight and then head back down to the rocks later on. Bit of a night fish off those rocks, I reckon, see if we can catch something.
Bush courtesy there. See, we left a pile of firewood at our place, and we got here and there's a pile here, and it all just pays off, doesn't it?
Perfect.
Bush courtesy.
Bush courtesy.
It's only 3:30, but
3:30, time for a cup of tea. Special fire stick that I got earlier. They're the ones I'm talking about, them little bastards. They sometimes the salmon come up with the in the shallows there to try and smash the bait, so we'll try and see if we can get a couple of those. A couple of threadies would be lovely.
We've given away over $500,000 in prizes, and we're taking it to the next level right now. You can go in the draw to win this 14-foot off-road SKYE RV for free, completely for free, guys. King size bed, toilet, shower, seating for 4 people, guys. It has got everything you need for your ultimate lap around Australia. If you grab yourself a package today, I'm going to shout you the first month, which means you're in the draw to win this. You can see our exclusive discounts. You can get all the members' perks. Now's the time to join. Go check it out.
Let's catch some fish. Wouldn't believe it, we got a fishing rod this time.
What did you get, man?
Bite me foot off.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
Look at this cool little guy. Isn't he pretty? Relax. Bite me f***ing finger off. Righto.
Let's have a look at him, and anyway, let's let him go.
Bye-bye. Oh, not what I was looking for, but we'll try again. The on, Paul.
Hey, come on down. Whoa, yowza.
Holy.
Come down here.
Holy.
Jesus.
Gee, that's a big bull shark.
Jesus.
How you gonna get that? How you gonna get that out?
Hang on, well, let's get down there.
Where is he?
Just let me come in. Let me get him in. I'll
Yeah.
bring him. See how we go. We might lose the line, and let's not lose an arm.
Jeez. It's a meter shark. Got him in the lip. I thought you said you didn't like those hooks. Look at the size of that bastard. Bloody hell. There we go. Got a tooth on the line. Whoa.
Well, I tell you what, I can't believe that line come in with those teeth.
Well, there you go. No fish, but plenty of sharks. We didn't catch as many fish as we would like. We'll have to go back and cook up that mud crab, but for now, I think we might just enjoy watching that sun disappear behind those needles there. Enjoy the moment. How cool is this? So what happens is hermit crabs, they kind of get together next to a shell, and then when one changes over, all of the other ones quickly jump into the one that he just got out of. So it's kind of like they go in order.
This guy's out, isn't he? Or
I don't think he's out. I think these two ones are trying to figure out who's going to actually get that shell. But you can see old mate that back there is ready to. Just a matter of who's going to. I think the shell's full. That's the problem. There's stuff in the shell. Can't wait to eat this crab. I love crab. Yummy. There we go. Cheers.
Tough canine, cheers.
Our old trusty woodcutter. Why would you want to bring an axe when you can just use the natural environment? Get that fire going. Water is boiling.
There we go.
He's floating?
Yep.
So he's ready. What are you going to use to get it out with?
Explore Life crab pot removers.
Oh, Explore Life crab pot removers.
Yeah,
oh, did you get those?
Special.
On special, are they?
Yeah. They're on special.
Oh, I didn't know Matty was selling those. That's pretty good. Look at that.
And these are also good for getting your crabs out.
You know what? I reckon.
And then they're going into the cold water there.
In the cold water, just to cool them off.
Cold
a little
salt water.
Maybe Matty should do a giveaway. Giveaway crab removers. Matty loves doing giveaways.
Yeah, they are. Look, it's a pair.
Oh, it comes in a pair. That's pretty good. People
they're
like
made up here in the northwest of Australia.
Oh, Kimberley made.
Australian grown, everything.
Oh, brilliant. How good's that? Matty started doing crab remover sticks.
For a feed, man.
Oh, look at that.
Did you meet the? Did we make the Chinese restaurant standard?
Oh, no, I reckon it's too small. Let's just put it back. Get another one.
Look at him. He's just all those hot juices are just cooling off.
That is sensational. Can't wait to get into that. So Paul has come up with a recipe he wants to give a whirl. Now we've only got a limited flavourings: butter, chili flakes,
a bit of salt,
herb mare salt, which is the best salt you can get.
We want some really soft coals for this. Bit of butter.
Butter with the fingers. Yep, that's the way to go.
Yeah, well, I just washed it in the mud crab there.
You're not going to get any
my
complaints
fingers
from
not
me.
prepared earlier on. And you've got these chili flakes that you bought out, Nav.
Yep, you never go out
So
without
it's
chili
going to
flakes.
be like, I mean, it's a pretty renowned dish, and we did say that he was Chinese restaurant size, so we'll keep to the. Do you like your chili, Nav?
Oh, I love my chili.
That's good.
That was a lot of chili.
That butter's coming on nice. A bit of pepper.
And that's it. Just
No, and then we got. Just mix a little bit of our jam in.
of our raspberry jam.
Oh yeah, no, it's all right. It's still, we had a heap of butter there.
I have faith in you, Paul. Can't be any worse of a cook than I am.
That's all right. Take his head off. This water, this is a surf water that we had earlier, right? Just break that.
Yep.
All right. So now, this stuff here is good to go.
I'm getting hungry, Paul. I'm seriously, I'm struggling to sit here and watch this.
This is the other one with our utensils that were on special the other day. Now, here's our dish. The last little joy is coming here now. The verge of being hot. put the sauce in here.
Oh, please let's say start eating because I'm starving. You're killing me, Paul. That actually looks really good, doesn't it?
And I'm going to give you the honest taste test and let you know whether you sauce it or not.
Good to go?
That is.
All right, get out of the way, I'm coming in.
Go.
Bloody starving. We wait for the love mud crab. So we just pour it on. Baste him on. I don't know about these sticks that Matty designed, they're a bit bulky. Oh geez, look at that, big chunks of meat coming off. That sweet jam is actually good, isn't it? That's really nice.
Yeah.
And that butter. Oh.
We got butter, chilli and salt and pepper. So.
Yum! God, I'm so hungry. This is so good. That's a lot of meat. That's a mouthful of meat.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
That's how you eat mud crabs, ladies and gentlemen. Say no more. We need to go and get some more of these. Bloody hell. I was dying to eat that. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. That was good. I'll have to use that one again one day.
Just for Matty, that is as good as it looks, hey?
That is delicious.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of that. Hold a sec. How do I get into the
well,
there?
into there.
Yeah.
Remember earlier on when we were down there and I was saying that there's probably blue swimmers here?
Oh yeah?
I'll save that for you. Have a go at that, mate. That is the best utensil. Get into that claw. Same when you're eating a blue swimmer.
Oh.
You just take the claws and you pull that bottom flexible nipper off.
Yep.
And you've got the best, like you see them in the restaurants and you see them trying to...
I love doing things like this, learning new ways to
you know, you can buy all these fancy implements to get into crabs. Mate, nature's made it already.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. That is amazingly fulfilling. So much meat in that, like much more than I thought was actually in the damn thing. That's brilliant. I don't know what the rich people are eating, but us poor buggers are eating mud crabs.
We're doing all right.
This is delicious. Thanks for that, Paul. Thanks for showing us your way of cooking mud crab. That was something I'll probably take with me for a while. I'll definitely be using that again.
Well, if you want it natural, mate, just can the sauce and you've got a beautiful fresh crab anyway.
Yeah, that's it. That was I'd eat that sauce.
But seriously, that sauce. And
else.
hey, when we're out in the bush, you're getting a lot of goodness out of that sauce, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
kilojoules.
There's a bit of a balance and reason for doing things too. So
yeah. Well,
good, mate.
I think I might wash my hands up and try and have a little bit of a dip my feet in some water and call it a night.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Too easy, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Gotcha. Good morning, y'all. Just sitting down having a brew while we contemplate what's happening today.
Sometimes you can never just clean the place, but I've been in a camp, past someone coming in, you arrive at that camp, you can generally be looking to them for the way the state of the place was left. And you know, this stuff belongs in the bar, not in the bush. Cans and rubbish. This is a great sign that someone's had a great day. There's a good bit of Barra and mud crab there. That just captures this place. That stuff can stay here for prosperity and give people a sign of what's about. I just don't get how people carry stuff that's full and then won't carry it out empty. You roll into a camp after us and that's a reflection of the way that we were and the mess that it's in, or the clean state, or that bush courtesy I spoke about before, and didn't even get through it. So the next people that come here will get a bit of that bush courtesy too.
We've finished up here at the Cape. From here on out, we're going to punch on back home. Just want to thank Paul for coming along. Hopefully you learnt some things off Paul from the Snowman, and actually now known as the Bull Whisperer. If you like this episode, please like, subscribe. Whoa, before this episode ends, Paul come up all the way from Sydney. We can't let him go home without getting onto a big girl. We're going to go straight down to the Ln106 River. Big crocodiles, but also means there's big barramundies. And you ready to go? Yeah. Let's get on to one before these guys change the channel.
There's a metre bait right there. What is your name? How's that for a start? Hardcore fishing! Just watching that croc in the back. What do you got? Hey!
Oh, I didn't even know he was on. I was just, I'll check the line. He didn't give a fight at all. Let it rip! There you go, they're out there.
Yeah, and so's the crocs. I'm just keeping an eye on that croc behind you. Yeah,
little fella.
nice.
Hey, little. Well, we'll let him go. Long way. Only Barras did that. Righto guys, that is officially it. 3 barramundies and a big crocodile. Unfortunately didn't get any big ones, but that'll do it tonight. Big shout out to Paul, really appreciate it mate. I wouldn't have come out to these sort of situations without you. If you're going to come out to dangerous places like we're going to with full of crocodiles, you don't want to come out here without someone who's competent, alright? You might be the best guy in the world and good at everything, but if something happens to you, who's going to look after you? Alright, hooroo, catch you later.